Say, look at this. I've been cleaning out my nest, and I found an old book of my poetry.
Oh, I was thinking about how does boxing relate to other sports like basketball, football, and baseball, these American sports, how they have a huge fan base, sport makes a lot of money, and boxing, it seems like it's controlled by a lot of, and I don't know if I should say the shiesty promoters who who sort of organize things and seem like they hold the purse strapes, but at the same time, I think the whole sport is suffering. This week I was in my barbershop chair with, my barber Jick. Shout out to Jick.
Shout out to Jick.
And Jick was telling me that it was a potential doubleheader between Cotto and my man from the Contender.
Gomez.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Alfonso Gomez and Zab and Margarito in the undercard. And I said to myself, that's a fight I would like to see, even though Zab on the undercard against Margarito could probably be like a sacrificial type of thing. But I thought that it would be entertaining to see that. Now I'm hearing that Bob Arum wants to mix these fights up and have them on 2 different dates. That's disappointment number 1. Disappointment number 2 is Cotto's next appointment is Alfonso Gomez. Now Alfonso Gomez did come out and do something respectable against Arturo Gatti, but I mean Arturo Gatti,
Arturo Gatti was shot.
I
take it up from Alfonso Gomez. I do have issues with people coming off the Contender show and getting, title shots and things close to title shots. So I wouldn't really consider, his victory, worthy of a title shot, even though it was a very impressive performance. But he was a shot fighter.
I guess the word that I've been thinking about all weekend is consolidation.
Right.
So all these welterweight titles out there, why not consolidate? I mean, do something that's good for the sport. I know it's good for your pockets initially, and I know that's the short term, but in the long term for boxing, to consolidate this welterweight division and have a matchup between Williams and Cotto, or Cotto and Floyd or Cintron, to get those 4 belts consolidated into one undisputed welterweight champion, I think that's the best way to go. And I think boxing will never get to the level of football, basketball, and baseball and American sports until there's a clear-cut winner. These games, they have a playoffs, and the playoffs end up in a championship.
Sort of like college football.
Yeah,
boxing's
exactly.
like college football.
Yeah, boxing's like college football because it's like you leave yourself. It's anticlimactic, I guess you could say. I mean, you walk around, you see these good fights, but at the end of the day, you see a good fight and you hope for a better fight in the future. And as boxing goes right now, you're just not seeing it, Eric. I mean, I'm sorry, just not seeing it, Sleep. I mean, I just wonder where boxing is going these days, and if these fighters really want to make money, and these promoters really want to make money, let's get some consolidation in. Let's have a natural system where the best fighters fight the best fighters, and then at the end of the day, you'll get the network TV, you'll get the sponsorship, you'll get more and more fans, which means more money. So you guys are holding on to the straps, you're holding on to the purse, and at the same time, you're devaluing the sport. That's just my thought.
This is the nature of our sport now, It's just the nature of sport. The best don't fight the best anymore. It's just, everything's all about money.
I talked to Big Mike, and we equated it to like college football, man. How there's no true system to determine the champions. Right. And money plays a part. I mean, how do you feel about Oscar De La Hoya's hand in the whole scheme of what boxing is right now?
I mean, I like Golden Boy as an establishment. I mean, I'm not going to say anything bad about him, but I think what Oscar's doing for the sport is not really helping it.
What is he doing?
I just think he has his hand in everything. I mean, it's just ridiculous, just the way he has his hands in everything. Just how you think something's going to happen, then he just slightly throws his name in that hat.
And what does that do? Everything just gets rearranged.
Yep,
everything just gets rearranged.
Everything just bubbles up all of a sudden. You throw Oscar name in there, it just bubbles up. And this guy, I mean, he like Sleep said, he has to decide what he wants to do. Does he want to play the sidelines or does he want to be in the battlefield? I mean, you can't. I don't think you can run a company efficiently and try to make a good name for boxing, but still, get in the ring with these people. I mean, you know, you got to decide what you want to do.
You either got to be a suit or you got to be an artist.
Exactly.
Like they say on Entourage. You either going to be a Vince or an artist.
What is Oscar? Oscar is a promoter. And I think
What is he? Is he a promoter first or he's a fighter?
He's a promoter first.
Right.
And I think Oscar's going to do what's best for Oscar and Golden Boy.
Right.
And unfortunately, this is the climate in boxing right now. And the promoters are killing the sport.
So he's like an artist who's also a label owner.
Exactly. Exactly.
So he's worried about his
Right.
label more so
Right.
sales instead of, you know, bringing out, you know, the quality of music is more so about the sales.
Right. Man, bring boxing back to network TV so that people don't have to pay $50, $60 for a pay-per-view fight. Bring it back to network TV. Have a boxing playoff, if you will, and a boxing championship in divisions, and get paid from these huge companies who's willing to pay top premium dollars for advertising space. If you get enough people watching it, you'll never get a lot of boxing fans if you have the sport going in the direction it's going in right now.
Or to get the network TV, that's where you gotta have some type of system put in place. You need,
A system.
You need some type of governing body where it's a legit, straightforward commissioner and there's order.
That's right.
You know?
There's chaos and no order in boxing. Here you have 4 major welterweights out here, and there's no serious conversations of any of them fighting each other. I mean, you had Williams and Cintron talking about a fight, but I heard some rumors, and I don't know if they're true, about Manny said if you fight Williams, I'm gonna drop you. He's gonna drop Cintron.
No, Manny.
If that's the case, man, it needs to be some
My
governing.
man, Emmanuel Stewart, man.
I know it's just terrible the way our sport is going right now. We really need to bring boxing up. As the fans, you need to just speak out and talk about what you would like to see as far as boxing is concerned. We want to see boxing up there with baseball. We want to see it up there with basketball. We want to see it up there with football. But like I said, there has to be some major changes for that to happen.
And you can always get on our message board. You know where we at. We're at Guard Your Growth Boxing. You can find us on YouTube. And we love your comments. So please, if you see this show, chime in, give us your opinion. All the things we touched on, we would love to hear your opinion. We need to speak more out. They need to respect our voice. And we need to make some changes in this.
We're the fans. The fans should be able to dictate where boxing goes, not the promoters. The promoters tell you what they think we should like, not what we like. And that's the problem with boxing today. And until some changes are made, boxing is always going to be a second-tier sport in America, unfortunately.
There you have it. Guard Your Growth Boxing, man. We speak for the cheap seats. Big Mike sleep.